I
Welcome.
guess Herlada would be the rest of the hive.
And with that, we are back with the third and final hour of Hereticus episode 9. So, we fast forward to the next morning, and you'll gather somewhere within the quarters you've been given, the section of the Tricon that is basically yours. And there you are.
And there we are indeed. And Francesca looks at the others and asks if they've slept well, if they had a restful night. And she probably looks at Accolon more pointedly than the others.
Well enough. I feel suitably penitent.
Well, penitent is always good, but I was more thinking of rested.
That too.
Good. I mean, point being that you had a pretty harrowing experience yesterday. And I want to make sure that you are all right to go back today.
You had a harrowing experience? This is news to Medea.
Well, visions and attending your first session of... and participating in your first session of interrogation of heretics will do that to you, I suppose. But no, I have reconciled what had to be done in my mind.
Good.
All right.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. And Medea, are you rested and ready?
Sure.
Good. How many rounds of ammunition did you get for that new grenade launcher of yours?
I don't know. Heine haven't told me.
Let's see. Let's see.
The great narrator we've heard in the sky haven't told me how many I got.
I think we'll give you... Well, you did just get a free grenade launcher because I'm a nice GM. Don't you think? I'm a nice GM.
I think you're a very nice
and I think...
Giving us a voice like that. Very nice.
I think we'll give you... Why don't we say 3 grenades? 3 frag grenades to begin with.
Yes.
And I'll just find the stats for you, so you have it.
Yep.
Where are the stats? Bolt, nope. Launcher, grenade launcher. That's a frag grenade. So, what exactly do you? Looking at your character sheet, what does it say? What kind of what specs do you need?
Range, damage, type, penetration, reload.
Okay.
ROF.
So range is your SB times 3. What the hell is SB?
Ow.
Is that the weapon used?
Ow.
No.
Stupid cat.
Okay.
Do not get hurt.
Anyway.
I didn't hear what you said. The cat just flew past me and ripped the cord out to the headset.
So damage is 2d10 X. X meaning it's explosive.
Yeah.
Penetration nil.
Yeah.
And type that's probably the X you need to type in there, which is the explosive thing.
And range?
Range is it says SB times 3. I'm not exactly sure what that means exactly, but we'll figure it out.
Okay.
And there's a note under special which says blast parenthesis 4.
Blast 4.
Yes. Which basically, if I remember correctly, everything within 4 meters of the point of detonation
Gets blasted. Okay.
Yes. Let's see if we can't find the range thing.
SB times 3? 4?
3. Yeah, 3.
It's so weird.
Yes, it is. Only it'll make sense at some point, I'm sure.
Sure.
I can't find it.
I just realised that I did actually buy a new weapon training for Akalon, but I'm not.
Oh, I think it's strength bonus times 3, but that's not really relevant because you're firing them from a grenade launcher.
Grenade launcher.
So the range is 60 meters.
All right. Nice.
Yes. Okay. And reload, if that's a thing you need to enter as well, is full, which means it takes a full round for you
to reload it. Yes.
To reload it.
Unless I get rapid reload.
Yes. So that's pretty much it. And rate of fire, of course, is single. You can only fire one at a time, which makes all kinds of sense.
All the sense it makes it.
Yes. So that's basically it.
Okay. Thank you.
And like I said, you get 3 grenades.
Yeah.
Just go with the launcher.
Well, then she says that. I got 3.
Okay.
Hopefully frag grenades. I think that was the useful one. I don't know. I actually don't know what kind of grenades you can get.
If we're going for an all-out assault on this place, it might be worth me getting a bigger gun. This awkward silence really is dampening the mood,
Awkward.
isn't it? Yes.
I think that's why you call it an awkward silence, Christmas.
Yes, of course. So, we have...
But yeah, I got 3 for it.
Okay.
Medea says to Francesca.
Yeah,
Yes.
who asked?
Sorry, I had a serious zone out.
Is K.
It happens, unfortunately.
Yes.
What did you ask?
You asked.
You asked how many rounds she got for the grenade launcher.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I thought there was a return question that I had somehow missed.
No.
Just that Medea was informing me that...
The only thing you actually missed were Heine telling me the stats for the grenade launcher.
All right. So, 3 rounds, fine. Excellent. That's just be careful with the collateral damage there. We should hopefully not kill innocent bystanders in the blast. But
Are they truly innocent if they're so close to the heretics?
they might be, simply for not knowing that the heretics are what they are. Not all heretics are easily recognized. And until they corrupt you, you yourself are not a heretic. None of us are completely without sin or free of blame, that goes without saying. but we cannot condemn an entire hive city, or at least an entire quarter, based on the actions of these people yet. So, are we all ready?
Always.
Good. Then let us go there.
What are we aiming to do today?
I would like some more prisoners, this time preferably wearing cherub masks.
That's very specific.
Yes.
The place the prisoner spoke of, I was there yesterday when I shadowed the heretic. We're going there to extract prisoners.
If they're still there. Yeah.
There's a chance, obviously, that they have moved on, but I don't think they would be, unless they somehow know what has happened here. Why would they have moved on? The prisoner we interrogated yesterday specifically said that that was where he had gotten his job, and Tim says that he's followed another one there who was shot before his eyes as he was hiding.
True.
Yeah, but then again, you were attempted to be shot out of the sky, and they would probably have found out that you survived.
Probably. Possibly. We shall have to know, but we don't know that until we've gone there.
Indeed. It's better to act
and
on
if they have
moved
on, then yes, we exactly as you say, it's better to act on what we know, and if they have moved on, well, we shall have to make inquiries.
You should head there as soon as possible.
Yes, let us.
Okay, so you all pack up your gear and prepare to move to go to the place. And Tim,
I would suggest we went unseen, but I don't think that's a possibility.
No, I don't think it is, as long as I'm coming along. But that doesn't mean that, for example, you couldn't be, going there in advance and setting up a position and scouting the place out.
I could enter from the rooftop like last time, and you could go in the main entrance.
Exactly, she says, and pats the side of the heavy flamer. This thing has a tendency to make people want to leave a place very, very quickly.
I shall shoot them then if they attempt to run.
If they do attempt to run, then please do. But if it's possible, shoot them in the legs so that they can't run away. Or maybe in the arms so that they drop their weaponry.
No kneecaps, no fingers.
That's the one way of putting it, I suppose. Let's go.
Okay. So you all go to the district in which the Screaming Wheel is located.
Yes.
And Tim, you know the way there, so it's not an issue for you to find it, since you've already been there. So as you get near the place, are you going to? Is there a plan of attack? Is it just going in?
Tim should start by setting up his position and letting us know what he sees. That's kind of his thing, anyway. Being the forward eyes and ears of all of us, or at least the eyes and ears in a higher position.
Go.
So he will have asked if he should take up a position where he could shoot people coming out of the hatch, or if he should try sneaking down into the actual hallway to shoot people if they attempt to run away that up before they get to the hatch.
When they come out the hatch, for the simple reason that if I set fire to the whole thing, I would rather not have you caught inside the building. Fire travels upwards.
It is also much safer for him in that position. So yes, that's fine.
So Tim's plan plan is to find one of the nearby buildings from where he has a good view of the ladder and the rooftop.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, make camp, as he has probably done 1 billion times before.
Yes.
Ready to shoot people in the knees and hands when they exit.
Okay. So the building that's optimal for this is a HAP block, basically a building that houses thousands upon thousands of people. It is a large structure, but they are crammed in there like it's
sardines.
It's not pleasant.
In a tin,
yeah. He does commandeer an apartment or a room, and it's easy enough to get the people to leave it. The people who live there. One look at someone like Tim, and if you're a regular Joe Schmo, you move, you do as they say. So that's not going to be an issue. And he sets up he sets up camp, and I assume at least that he places his weapon so that he can fire it should the need arise.
Yes, he does. With scope and all.
Yes.
Ready to. Well, I would say headshot people, but that's really not what we're going for.
No. So, what's the range of your on your weapon?
It's a long last. Has a pretty decent range. I think it's 300,
Yes.
isn't it?
I'm checking. It has half that.
Okay, so 150. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's why this building is optimal. It gives you a good vantage point. It gives you a good overview of the rooftop and the ladder, and it's within optimal range. So
and I
win-win.
think just to be on the safe side, he has placed his hunting rifle next to him so that if the other weapon breaks or whatever,
Sure.
he can easily switch, and he has placed a pistol for easy grab and turn around if he needs to.
Sure.
Good thinking.
In case company.
Yes.
He has also noted every exit and entrance to the room.
Sure. And there is one, basically, and the window, of course.
Yes.
Okay. And the rest of you, is that a frontal assault then?
Actually, what I was thinking of doing
Yes.
is to ask Medea, who's still the person who looks like she could belong here, to head in first. She's got her Vox speed. So head in first, and if she sees anyone in there who looks like like the people we've had described to us, these people with these masks, then just walk up to the bar and order a glass of Amasec, which is perfectly ordinary drink. And then the rest of us will hear it, and we will know what is there, and yeah.
Okay.
And we will be close by, so
Okay.
just in case something goes, haywire, but we will be close by.
Sure. So Tim, you set up your position before the others arrive at the screaming wheel, and you notice 3 individuals standing outside the cantina, and they are clearly sentinels. They are clearly there to watch the streets, look for any kind of trouble. They're not even trying to be discreet about it.
He'll definitely warn his peeps.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Then it's a matter of, then there's no point in telling Medea to do that. Then there's more of a task in finding an alternative way around where we give them as little time as possible to react.
Well, the thing is, these sentinels do let people in, workers, others, other customers.
Point is,
patrons.
though, if they are there, then there is something in there.
Sure. Okay. Well, so there are 2 exits from the place. Basically, the hatch up on the roof and the main entrance. There aren't any side exits or anything. Well, there are windows, but Tim didn't notice any windows in the common room when he was there.
All of which he will, of course, have told them.
Yes. Why the sad face, AJ? AJ?
Yeah?
Why the sad face? In chat.
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, as I said, we just need to find a way where we give these sentinels as little time to react as possible.
Okay.
Because, you know, if we come walking down the main thoroughfare towards them, they will spot us a mile away.
They will spot you. They won't spot me.
No, they won't spot you. It might be an idea for you to sneak around. Well, you might still go in if you want to. If you're up for it, you can still go in.
Might be nice to have someone on the inside.
The only issue with that is that I think the sentinels would notice if this totally normal citizen of the hive underbelly walks in with a grenade launcher tucked into her jacket.
Not only that, but they don't know her. That's another part of it. They've never seen her before. Which is why I'm a little bit wary of using that approach.
So, yes, considering we've not really prepared for the quiet, sneaky way in, let's just do what we know we have to do as a unit in this and go fast and loud, because that's really the only option we've given ourselves. I
totally agree, but going in fast and loud down the main thoroughfare gives them every opportunity not only to open fire on us, which would be a bad idea, but it also gives them all the time in the world to warn the people inside that something is coming.
So
I'm hoping to find a side alley or something that we can move towards them with, so that we simply make the approach between where we come out and where they are standing that much shorter.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the and I explained this last time, but I don't expect you all to remember this. The Screaming Wheel Cantina is squeezed in between 2 larger buildings, so there are no side alleys. It's basically the rooftop or the front entrance.
Make a hole in the wall.
Yeah, make a hole in the wall. Yeah.
But Francesca said to not use cars like that again.
Exactly.
We do have a grenade launcher.
Well, we do have someone covering the roof, the hatch on the roof. Okay, well, in that case... going over the roof, if we do that, it just means that they can run out the front instead. So let's go towards the entrance. You guys follow behind me. I'm still the heavily armored one here.
But they'll still get a huge gap to run away in if they see you like that.
Yes, but what alternative do we have?
Someone else takes my grenade launcher. It isn't actually glued to me.
No, that we can do that, but first and foremost, they don't know you.
No.
If they stop you...
But I'm pretty sure they don't know everyone inside either. It's a bar.
Are you certain? Can you be absolutely sure that they don't know the regular clientele that well?
Just because they're regulars doesn't mean there can't be newcomers.
No, but then they would quite probably, if something like this, if there is a bunch of heretics sitting in there like we think there are, there's a very, very high chance that these guys outside are going to stop you and ask you a whole lot of questions. And if you're standing there entirely on your own and we are at a distance, we probably won't be able to get there in time to save you.
Medea looks thoughtful and then just, well, I could at least take 1 or 2 of them down with me.
Yes. And then you would be gone, and I don't want that to happen. Believe it or not, I actually would rather have you alive.
You're so strange.
Yes, yes I am. I realize that I'm a very weird individual in this case, but I do prefer you alive.
I'm an asset. Use it.
Yes, you are an asset that I don't want to throw away needlessly. You're also an asset shooting at things, because you're really good at it.
And I'm an asset. I'm good at sneaking up on people. I go unnoticed most places.
Very well, if you are absolutely insistent, I'm not going to stop you. But you're probably going to have to go in there unarmed. And, I mean, complete...
Something. She might be.
Yep.
I don't know.
Choices.
Weren't there a back door and a front door?
No, there's the rooftop and a front door.
Why aren't there any back doors?
Well,
Because it's basically placed up against a massive wall.
On 3 sides?
Yes.
On one side, and then it's squeezed in between 2 larger buildings on either side.
Ah, like that.
Also, this is the 41st millennium. Such things as fire hazards and safety exits and so on isn't something they probably take all that seriously.
Nope.
This is Middle Hive. If 10,000 people die in a massive conflagration of firestorm, people are just going to shrug and find 10,000 new workers tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Francesca has an issue with me using a grenade launcher.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, Francesca isn't a manufactorum overseer.
That's true.
That is kind of.
But Medea did grow up here.
Yep.
Okay, Medea is going to try and, I don't know, talk her way inside without weapons and then do something.
Well, she hands over the grenade launcher. I'm pretty sure wearing gun or 2 isn't that weird in this world.
If you're an unknown going into it.
First and foremost, if you're an unknown going in there, yes, it probably would be. Secondly, this is not the Underhive, this is Middle Hive. People here, generally speaking, aren't armed. They're workers.
Yes.
Right.
So if you're going in there to sneak in, you will be going in completely unarmed. There was no opportunity for concealment because they'll probably check you for weapons before going in. If you do
did
this,
they check the others?
Yes, I think they do.
Well, Tim can tell you if this is something you're all coordinating before making your move. Tim will tell you that the workers and other people going into the cantina weren't searched.
Okay.
But that may mean any number of things.
It could mean that they are regulars, known to the area, wearing the uniforms of people working in X, Y, or Z manufactorum that they know about, something like that. I'm still working on the principle that they don't know who you are.
Well, that kind of ruins the idea of going in and then shooting them before they get to react on it.
That would be a bad way to take prisoners anyways.
Not only would it be a bad way
just the Sentinels.
Yeah. But there are 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 of them and only 1 of you, so yeah. I still suggest that you guys get behind me, and then I walk down the street, and we will see how they react. We do have Tim up top, so if these guys run inside to warn someone, and then somebody pops out the top hatch, he can take care of them.
Then Tim pops them.
Tim pops the what?
Then Tim pops them.
Oh, Tim. Okay, I was just.
Pops the cherry.
No. No.
With
Okay.
the bullets.
So,
Medea's on acid, and Tim pops the cherry.
are we ready to
Yes. I
try
think
our
so.
direct approach now?
Okay. So basically, what I'm hearing is that Medea and Akalon step in behind the Sister of Battle, and the Sister of Battle then starts walking toward the Screaming Wheel Cantina.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you do so. And Tim, you're aware of this. First of all, you know the plan, and before too long, you can actually see and hear Sister Francesca moving down the street. And the 3 sentinels standing outside the cantina see her as well.
Oh, really?
Really? At first, they turn to face her. Then, as she approaches, they lower their weapons, or rather, they don't lower the weapon. They take aim.
Yes.
Cat, go away.
And one of them, one of them, you can see clearly, says something. You at that distance, you're still 50 meters from them at this point. So let me know if you want to open fire or anything.
Can we hear them? What they're saying?
No, because they're not saying it loudly.
Okay, I thought maybe they were, telling me to stop or something.
No, they.
Well,
Any of you take lip reading?
They're standing basically to the side, so you can't. Their side is facing you, so you can't. Well, you would still be able to, I suppose. Do you have lip reading?
No, I don't.
I considered it, but I don't think I picked it. Let's have a look. Nope.
Okay. Well, one of them says something, and so at this point you're 50 meters from them.
well, there's really no reason to react before they react and start shooting at us.
Okay. Now you're 40 meters from them.
Yes, Francesca calls out to them at this point, telling them to immediately drop their weapon or she will open fire, and as she says so, she clicks on the 2 little blue flames in front of the mouth of the flamer nozzles.
Okay. It should be mentioned. Well, no, not yet. They're still gathered in a group outside the cantina.
Yes.
So now, and you're 40 meters from them, and you're basically telling them to put down the weapons.
Yes, and I'm just going to check something, but I think, in fact, 40 meters... yes, fine. Okay, no problem. Yes.
Okay. Well, their response, rather predictably, is to open fire.
Yes.
So, we need some initiatives.
Yes, we do. And that is 1d10 plus agility, correct?
Yes.
All right. I guess we need some kind of.
I'll just make a note of it.
Something.
Well, we could make a box like in what's it called?
A Song of Tara.
A Song of Tara. Yeah.
So as I understand it, I can in fact also see these people.
Yes, you can. You can also see them.
Cool.
Clearly.
And what was the initiative rolling thing again?
1d10 plus your agility modifier. Oops.
Well,
That was a huge box.
I'm more interested in the one he just rolled.
Yeah, my initiative is not going to be that great.
Why can't I do anything about it? Oh, that's why. No.
Hi, kitty
Patient. The sniper waits patiently for the opportune moment to strike.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, look at that!
Very well done. Very well
I'll
done.
make a slightly smaller box. Hang on.
Thank you. Not very bad. Not very bad.
What is the box made of?
Chocolate.
Excellent.
Is that better?
Much better.
Okay. Cool.
I'm guessing that's white chocolate then.
Yeah, white chocolate. That works.
I like white chocolate.
And I'm going to assume that you put in your own initiatives, and I'll sort them. A Song of Tara style. Let's see.
Okay, if it's a Song of Tara style.
Oh, 3 rage. Yes.
Okay. Okay then.
Wow, that's
I think.
bad.
How do we resolve differences of people having the same role in this game?
Who has the highest initiative, or sorry, agility modifier? And if that is not enough, then you will act simultaneously.
Fair enough. In that case, Medea has to go ahead of Accolon.
Oh, that's poor.
That's good. No, poor is good. Poor is good. And
Very happy with that.
Okay.
Yay!
So
who has the more agility out of Tim or Third Sentinel?
Well, Tim has +4.
and what about the Accolon and the Medea?
No, Medea goes first because she's got 5 agility.
No.
No?
I got 4 and then I have a trait.
Ah, but 4.
Still higher than Accolon's.
Yeah.
So Tim, what's your agility modifier?
4.
Okay, then you go before Sentinel 3. Okay.
Yay!
Sister Francesca,
Yes.
you open.
Yes. And what she does is she moves a little bit closer while she's moving basically, and then when she gets within range, which is 30 meters, she pulls the trigger.
Well, the question then is how far can she move in a half action?
Let's see.
Because if she still wants to spend a half action actually using her weapon, then she has a half action.
Where the hell does it say so?
Oh, that's a good question.
A half move is... No, actually, half move is 3.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I shall simply have to... What do I do? What do I do?
Projectile vomit on them.
No, she doesn't. Alright, she will charge closer, because that's 9. And that means that next round she can take a half move and be within range.
Yes. Okay. So Francesca starts running toward them.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Medea. Suddenly, Francesca starts running.
Well, she's retreating in the wrong direction. So I guess she's attacking.
Yes.
So running isn't that weird, though it looks kind of strange in a power armor, but who cares?
Yeah.
It's noisy too, I guess.
It is.
The rustling is immense with this one.
Yes.
Actually, it's a light power armor, so the rustling is somewhat lessened, but it's still clearly... I think you have to get -10 on all stealth rolls wearing one of these things.
Yep.
Yeah. But she said no grenade launcher, so we are a little sulky about that, and then we just fire a full burst.
No, I said no grenade launcher if there was a chance for killing innocent civilians. As far as I can tell, there are 3 of these assholes outside, and no civilians.
Yes. That's a good point.
Yeah,
sorry, Chris. I
the
need.
fire would fall inside too.
That's a good point. Is that the street is all but empty. There's you and the sentinels and no one else at this
Yes,
point.
go right ahead and use the grenade launcher.
But people inside.
Yeah, then, fire a little bit in front of them, and that should be fine.
Well, it's worth mentioning that a frag grenade won't actually pulverize a wall and everything on the other side of it.
No, but people could still be standing inside the open door and get blasted.
Except the door isn't open.
I figured it were.
Nope, it isn't.
You can easily use it, that's the point.
Yes.
There is no risk involved in using it here.
Only to the 3 sentinels.
Yes.
Or whoever just ran if I really fail this shot.
Yeah.
You would have to fail it massively. I'm 31 meters away from them.
Yeah. And how have my rolls looked lately?
You would have to fail it by, I think, something like 100 points to miss by that much. If you miss with a grenade launcher,
I just roll
it will scatter. It will not hit me. It will scatter.
Yes.
All right.
Even with whatever little training you've managed to get in the night before, you know that this is a clear shot, basically.
Yeah.
All right. See if we can hit anything. No.
You can't.
It's a 96.
Yep.
Reroll?
We have 13 minutes left, so use your fate points.
Go ahead. Yes, use the fate points to reroll.
Marginally better.
Still miss, but better than the 96.
It's not a critical.
So the grenade flies and hits the concrete some ways behind the sentinels, causing the explosion, of course, but no one's hurt by it, not even the sentinels.
At least they won't run that way now.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Akalon.
I was totally meant to do that.
So you start your round 40 meters away from them.
I believe one of the powers you bought last time has enough range to hit them.
If I get enough successes...
Well, that's always the case, isn't it?
Yes,
Yep.
I have finally, having reached the 4th rank, been able to unlock an actual psychic power.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
There's also one other one. Actually, that's just a good point. What about that minor power that I unlocked as well? That might be just as useful with less risk. But let's just check. What's the other one? Inflict pain.
Yes, and what was the other one? The
Force bolt.
Yes, go for the force bolt, please. Okay. Go for the force bolt.
Let's see. Let me just check what we've got.
As far as I recall, it actually had a reasonably low threshold.
Threshold of 13.
Yes, that's not terribly bad. How much is how many what's your psi rating? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
At the moment, my psi rating is 2.
All right.
Okay, and your willpower bonus?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, roll both of them. Should be fine.
When you say roll both of them...
Roll both dice on your psi rating, add 5.
Yes.
Get above 13.
So 2 dice plus 5.
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. 2d10 plus 5... Yep.
Excellent. That's overbleed.
Yes.
By how much?
If it's 5, it's Heineken. I don't have the book with me right here, but if this is a power that allows overbleed, it's usually for every 5 points.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
So can we try looking that up, maybe?
It's
see.
Well, it certainly hits because if we succeed, it's 10 meters plus willpower bonus, so they're within range, and it's for overbleed. For every 5 points which you exceed the power threshold, you deal 1 additional point of impact damage.
Excellent. So you're doing an extra point here.
Excellent.
And how much damage does it normally do?
test willpower to hit target. If you succeed, yes, attack deals 1d10 impact damage plus 1 damage per point of your willpower bonus.
Yes. So you had, how much willpower was it? 5?
5, yes.
Yes, so it's 1d10 plus 5 plus 1 more for overbleed, so 1d10 plus 6. And it's a psychic power.
Yep.
But it is telekinetic, so if he's wearing armor, he's still going to subtract that.
Well.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Kaplow.
And how does those force bolts manifest? That's the question.
Yes.
Hurl a bolt of tangible mental force at your opponent.
Yes, but how do they look? In your case.
In my mind, it's a semi-translucent white bolt which seems to twist light and sort of the visual representation of gravity around it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that.
That's cool. And so, and there's no hit location, I take it, because how would there be?
You can no, no.
Because those are usually determined by reversing a regular attack
yes,
roll.
Exactly. So
he's just hit by this.
Basically, then normally I believe, and obviously I just think this is the way it usually is. If there is no way of ascertaining a hit location, it hits the body.
Yes. And so, since I assume at least that armor and toughness subtracts, he takes... Okay, so this bolt hits its target, and Tim, you see this as well. This force of this bolt of energy striking true, and the man is hit square in the chest, and he takes a few steps backward, and there's a look of abject horror on his face. He's just been attacked by a psyker, by a witch. Yeah, he's not happy. He remains standing though. He's not dead.
No. But
you see the plate he has on his chest. It's a makeshift. It's rusty. It's old. It's used. It's worn down. And now it's also singed around the point of impact.
Oh, it singes it.
Yes, quite a bit, in fact. And
Medea takes a step away from Akalon.
and now it's actually the man who he gets to act first, which is rather impressive, seeing as how he was just hit. But he is quick, and now I just got away from the weapon. I need to find it again. They're all carrying stub automatics.
Yeah, that's the usual.
Yeah. And let me just find it. There we go. And he shall roll some dice. Nope. He fires wild. Doesn't hit anything. Not even the big hulking Sister of Battle standing in front of him.
He were just hidden.
Yeah, and it makes sense really.
Yeah,
for him
absolutely.
to.
He probably just took aim and then he got hit. And
yeah. And his buddy, the one shooting now is the one who spoke as you approached him. He shoots as well, and he targets the Sister of Battle, of course, and he hits nothing. Tim, would you like to take a shot?
Yes, please.
Yes, I would in fact very much like to take a shot. And since I'm guessing they don't need 3 witnesses, and I want to see if I can't be a little badass, I would like to headshot Sentinel 3 with a half action to aim and then another half action to shoot.
Okay, cool.
So, The half action to aim gave me what?
+10.
+10.
+10, and I take -20 for a cold shot normally, yes?
Yes.
I think so, yes.
Yes, you do.
Which for me, because of the talent I took last time, is only a -10.
Oh, cool.
So that evens out.
Yes.
That's indeed. And then you have, didn't you have like Deadeye Shot or a few others?
Yes, but I also have accurate on my long last, which I believe gives me a +10.
Yes.
It does. It does.
So let's see if I can roll my ballistic skill with a modifier of 10.
Yes!
Yikes.
Look at that!
That's a 5, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah, it is.
Is that a crit?
No.
That's not how crits work.
Nope.
They work based on your damage.
Yes.
So if you roll
okay.
a 10 on your damage die,
Oh,
you
right.
roll to hit again, and if you hit a second time, you roll damage again, and if you roll a 10 again, then you just keep rolling damage.
Yes.
So it's basically like a confirm roll.
Yes.
Alright.
It's open-ended damage.
Yes. But it goes on damage, not the attack itself. But you absolutely hit. And where did which part of the man did you aim at? Did you say the head?
His head.
Yeah. Poor man.
Wanted to pop his cherry off.
It's probably gonna hurt quite badly, but let's see.
That is 11 points of damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
With a pen of 1.
With a penetration of 1, his head doesn't have any thing.
Ooh, that's not gonna feel good.
No, he does have toughness though.
Yeah. It's still. Yeah, I think that's probably, and of course they now realize that they have another person that's actually.
Yep. So that's what happens is that Accolon fires his. Well, first of all, the grenade goes wild. Medea's grenade goes wild. Then Accolon does his thing, and they have a Sister of Battle charging at them. Then then a shot coming from their side. Yeah. So this guy you hit, Tim. You all see a spray of red mist as the bullet hits the guy. He doesn't die from it.
I thought wasn't it the long lass that you hit him with?
Yes, it was.
Sorry. Then that doesn't really happen because
No, it cauterizes immediately.
yes, it does, and but you still see the impact.
Yes.
And
As his head is jerked to the side.
Yep, exactly. And you see the lass, and he's still standing. He's not dead. He doesn't fall to his knees or anything. He's still active and able to act. And
Don't they get stunned when they take more damage than their toughness thingy?
Yes, they do.
oh, that's actually a very good point.
They do. Well, the first one might have been stunned as well then, but
Yeah, he was. He's also stunned. I'll just stunned. So those two are stunned. So he wouldn't actually have gotten, have been able to shoot. It's a good point, and thank you for noting.
Since he missed, let's just assume that him being stunned caused him to pull the trigger on reflex and miss everything. For the sake of drama.
for the sake of drama, I guess that works.
Well, I
have
just
a
remembered
question.
seeing talents and stuff pertaining to, well, you don't get stunned unless you take this more extra damage other
No,
than
but
your
you're
toughness.
absolutely right.
Yep.
So I just figured then, shouldn't they?
Yes, absolutely.
I have a question.
Yes.
I forgot how initiative works. Do we roll it for every round?
Nope.
In that case, I should fix Tim's initiative because I forgot the talent I picked last time that lets me add my agility twice to initiative.
Oh, so
would you mind if I did that?
no, that's fine. We can retro do that thing. So
All right.
So it's
Yes.
9 then. Okay.
And it's 9. Okay, much better.
Much better.
think
Show
so, too.
off.
Well, we still have the last sentinel to get through this round, and then
Yes.
when we come to the next session we can
Well,
go straight.
number 3 is the one that just
He's
got
stunned.
So
Well, in that
there
case-
is no more in this round, and basically what Francesca wants to do now is take one step forward, because then she's within range,
Yes.
And there are 2 stunned people over there.
Yes.
Well,
And then she's going to fry the lot of them. Basically, just if they're stunned, they can't act.
Nope. And
And
we'll let Sister Francesca purge the unclean when we pick up next time.
Yes.
So that'll be fun. Poor men.
That is going to
Poor
be
sentinels.
so. I'm just going to enter a note here about what distance. I'm just going to write it in here so I remember it.
Sure.
On the on this one. Yes. Oops. Yep. Oh, can you delete that one because I forgot to
Yeah, sure.
use the text.
Sure.
Thank you.
So I'll just note their wounds and their stunned condition, so we have that for next time. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, cool. So I'm set to go for next time, where we'll finally see some flamer action.
Yeah. Whoosh. Glorious.
Yes. So yeah, and with that, I think we'll round off this episode of
XP.
Oh, I think we'll take that next time.
All right, because we're in the middle of a fight.
We're in the
Fair
middle of combat, yes. And
all right.
So yeah. Until next time. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Guys.
Bye.